Good morning, friends. How are you today? Today is Wednesday, December 2nd. We're going to talk about grammar today. Okay, so go ahead and turn to page 41. So we've talked a lot about nouns, lots of different kinds of nouns. We're going to talk about verbs today, this week. So action verbs and linking verbs. So let's just take a peek up here. So we've talked about nouns. Nouns are a person, place, or thing. A verb shows action, shows what somebody is doing. So let's just read through this. Follow along with me, please. A verb is a word that tells what someone or something is or does. Action verbs are words that show action. So we've talked about those before. Now, linking verbs are also verbs, but they don't necessarily show action. Linking verbs such as, I would underline these. Get your pencil out and underline these with me. Am, is, are, was, and were do not show action. They link a subject, who or what the sentence is about, to a word or the words in the predicate, what's happening in the sentence, okay? So, am, is, are, was, were. Say those with me. Am, is, are, was, were. One more time. Am, is, are, was, were. Those are the linking verbs. Underline them, circle them, outline them, highlight them. Those are going to be the words you're going to be looking for linking verbs. Okay, so action verbs. Here's an action verb. We plant flowers in the garden. What did they do? They planted. Okay, now that word you have to read the sentence because plant can be a noun as well, but here it's used as a verb. Just like in the story The Gardener, she did a lot of planting. She planted flowers. So what did they do? They planted. Linking verbs. The flowers are tulips. So the subject is flowers. That's what the sentence is about. And this are links it to what the sentence is about. The sentence is about tulips. So here it is. Are. You're going to want these. Am, is, are, was, were. All right, so let's take a peek. One of the underlined words in each sentence is a verb. Write that word. So they've given you two. You have to figure out which one is the verb and write it down. Amy puts the seed in the ground. Which one of those is the verb? Which one shows action or is a linking verb? Puts, seed. Well, seed is the noun here. What did they do? They put it in the ground. They put the seed in the ground. So what did Amy do? Puts. She covers it with dirt. Dirt is the noun here. What is she? She's the subject. What's she doing? What's the action? She's covering. She covers. So we're going to put covers. It is a pumpkin seed. Here we have a pronoun, it. Is, I recognize that. There's the is, am, is, are, was, were. Is the linking verb, links it to the predicate, a pumpkin seed, what it's about. Okay, go ahead and finish those. Before you do though, let's take a peek. Write the sentences, underline the verb in each sentence. So you have to write the sentences, underline the verb. So you're going to underline. So you've got to write and underline. Miss Alvarez grows flowers in a field. So you're going to write the sentence, Miss, I always start with a capital, Miss Alvarez grows flowers in a field. So Miss Alvarez, that's who this sentence is about. What did she do? She grows. So we're going to underline grows. Make sure I can see that you underlined it. Grows and then flowers in the field, okay? She sells them at a big market. You're going to write, she sells them at a big market. What does she do? She sells. So when you write that sentence, please underline it. You can underline it here too. Okay, so go ahead and read the rest of those sentences. Write the sentence, underline the verb. Okie doke. Let me turn the page. Let's take a look here. Add a verb to complete each sentence. Write the sentence. Sam's friends, in the garden. Sam's friends. What verb could you put there? Sam's friends plant in the garden. Sam's friends are in the garden. It has to be a verb. It has to make sense. There's more than one choice. So you're going to add the verb. You can write it here, but then you need to write the whole sentence. Sam's friends are in the garden. Now, is are the only choice? No. There's other choices it could be. Okay, so read the sentence, put a word in. It has to be a verb that makes sense. It can be an action verb or a linking verb. Am, is, are, was, were. You might want to write those up there. Am, is, are, was, were. Okay. Down here, write 2 sentences about a garden. Use 1 action verb and 1 linking verb. So you need at least 2 sentences. Make sure you use 1 action verb and 1 linking verb. Okay? All right. I think this one you just need to go through and find what's correct. Let's take a peek here at this back page. Underline the verb in each sentence. Write A if the verb is action, A if it's action, L if it's linking. Tina wrote a letter to her grandma. What did Tina do? She wrote. Is that action or linking? It's an action, so you're going to put an A there. Okay. Write the verb in each sentence. Write A after each action verb. Write L after each linking verb. Write the verb in each sentence. So here you don't have to write the sentence. It says write the verb and then write A if it's action or L. So I am at the museum with Aunt Maria. What's the verb? I am at the museum. Who's the sentence about? I. And what about her? They're at the museum with Aunt Maria. So am is the verb. So you're going to write am. Now is that action or linking? It's linking, so you need to write L for linking verb. Okay? All right, friends. Verbs. Go ahead and do your very best work. Make sure you write with capitals and periods when you're writing sentences. And have a great afternoon. Make sure you do some reading at home as well, please. All right. Have a great day.